So I kind of feel like doing an early stream so that I can finish Mega Man Xtreme before we do some more Miitopia later tonight. So if you're wondering why the stream's a bit early, then that's primarily why. Did a bit of Xtreme last night. Technically finished it, but there's a new game plus where you have more bosses and more stages. So I'm going to go through that today. So let me just get this started and we'll get going. There we go. So yeah, like I said before, this is a Game Boy Color sort of demake of Mega Man X1 and a bit of 2. But as far as like remakes go, it's pretty good. Don't want to load the autosave. So yeah, you play the game, there's only 4 Mavericks, and I found out why there's only 4, because you have to replay the game to get the last 4. But this is kind of like a new game plus. You beat the game, you get to keep all your weapons and sub-tanks and upgrades into the next like replay, and then as you replay the game, instead of the same 4 Mavericks, you have 4 brand new Mavericks. So we're going to start at the intro stage again, but now we'll have some new bosses to fight. So yeah, another reason why I'm doing this now is because I'm going to try to cram this in Xtreme 2 in the next couple days, because it turns out that Legacy Collection 2 comes out on the 8th of August. I thought it was going to be the 10th, turns out that's the console release. The Steam version comes out on the 8th. So that's like 2 days from now. So I'm going to get this out of the way and then we can start Xtreme like tomorrow, I guess. Xtreme 2 tomorrow, and then we should be all set for Legacy Collection 2. The 8th is Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, today's Sunday, so that'll be Tuesday. Plus, it's nice to do an earlier stream sometimes instead of doing it like a little bit later at night. I tend to do it about 10 PM my time, or about 11, somewhere about that time. Right now it's 7 PM, so it's still bright outside. So it's kind of a weird feeling when you stream it earlier than usual, but it doesn't really bother me. It's nice. So this is the only game I'm going to stream right now, but I will be streaming later tonight to do more Miitopia, because I know you guys want to see more Miitopia. And yeah, I still don't understand why it's called Vava in this version and not Vile. There we go. So yeah, for people who haven't played the Game Boy Color version of this game, you actually have to kill him. Instead of it like, it's not like a scripted fight where you're supposed to lose. Right, X0, tell me, what's happening? The mother computer which was restored is now not working. Again. Oh, right, so the story is continuing from before. I don't believe it. We found a logical access record in the mother computer. Someone must have accessed the data secretly. 0. That person has been reproducing the fighting data of the past. In order to fix the mother computer, we need to fight our enemies again in their data form. 0. I'll do it. Okay, you handle this, and I'll look into who's behind this evil plan. Be sure to watch out. Alright, here we go. So the story's not that much different from the first time around. This time it's just the other character who was there with us is not there anymore because, spoiler alert, he died. I'm gonna use slot 2 to save this. There we go. So the first time we played this there was Chill Penguin. Let's see, Chill Penguin, Flame Stag, Spark Mandrill, and Storm Eagle. Now we've got Wheelgator, don't know who that is, Armored Armadillo, and something, I don't remember that one either. I guess we'll do Armored Armadillo first, because I think he's weak to Spark. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat... Oh, hang on a second, oops. Sorry, that was my phone there, I forgot to turn an alarm off or something. Just ignore that. Oh, that was fun. So yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take me to beat these 4 stages, but it shouldn't take me too long. I don't know what the Sigma stages are going to be like, if they're just going to be repeats of before or what. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, that's right, I can hit the blocks from underneath, that's how that worked. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Damn. I'll have to play those GameBoy Mega Man games at some point. Yeah, I'm already sucking and I've only just started. Save and continue. Actually, we don't need to save and continue. I think there's a heart or a sub-tank or something in this stage, I don't remember what, but it's something like that. Alright. I think the momentum fucked me up there. I was holding right and I wasn't moving right. I think the way I jumped off that moving platform kinda screwed the movement. There we go. Like, if you could see the button inputs, you would have seen me holding right that whole time once I jumped off that. Yep, there's a sub-tank. I don't know if I missed an upgrade, like in the first playthrough, I probably did. But at least I got the armor upgrade, which means I can take half damage. Like, if you look at what I've got so far, how'd I look at the... Yeah, I might have missed something, like the arms maybe? We'll call this New Game Plus, or we'll just call it Hard Mode. I don't know if Hard Mode has extra stuff, like extra upgrades, but there's definitely like more E-Tanks, more health. More E-Tanks, more hearts. I keep calling them E-Tanks, I mean sub-tanks. It's kind of the same thing, except you have to manually fill it. Nice. Yep, there's the heart. I thought I jumped there. I swear I'm better at Mega Man X than this. Also, because it's on a Game Boy, I can't, like... There's no dedicated dash button except for the start button, which obviously you can't. It's not easy to press start and then immediately do, like, a follow-up jump. Because the buttons are, like, so far apart. So the only other way to dash and jump is by double tapping direction and then doing it. Isn't there something up there? There we go. Enter this capsule X. Install the program Zero Scramble Dash. This program will allow you to call your best partner Zero. The range of the attacks is limited, but it will help a lot if you use it wisely. Be careful about your energy. Oh, okay, so we can summon Zero for... I don't know if he's playable, it might be like a one-hit kill thing, or a kill everything on the screen attack kind of thing. I was almost certain he was weak to Spark, but I guess in this version he's not. Like, cause doesn't Spark Mangrove Spark get rid of his armor? Hey MSP, yeah, I'm streaming a little bit early. Metopia's gonna happen later tonight. How do I use that zero thing? This? Yep. Yeah, he's a lot harder when you don't have the weakness for him. Let me try something. Oh, you have to hit him a few times. Yeah, I thought in the SNES version you only hit him once, like he doesn't block it. I'm guessing they changed it. Yeah. I thought he was going to stop over there. Like, sometimes he bounces around, sometimes he just stops. It's fine, we'll go through that again. I thought I had an extra life left, that's why I didn't use more of that spark, because I wanted to save some of it for the second attempt. Well, third attempt, but you know what I mean. Like, the next time I had an extra life, I could have used more of that spark to get rid of his armor. Just in case I did die. Okay. Yeah, your momentum gets kinda messed up on those fast-moving platforms. I tried moving right again, I wasn't moving right, so I was like, okay, I'll move left, and I went right onto the fucking platform as a result. So what time is it for you right now, MSP? Is it like it's still in morning time or in the afternoon? Because I know it's like a bit earlier than usual. I don't often do earlier streams, but it does feel nice to sort of do it during, well, not the daytime, but at a time where it's still nice and bright outside so I can have the windows open. PM. The last time I did an early stream was... I remember playing Chain of Memories the last time I did an early stream, but it was mainly because ARMS was doing their global test punch thing at a specific time, so I was like, okay, I'm going to stream a bit earlier just so I can enjoy this. It was like a few months ago. Oh wait, I got the upgrade, didn't I? Yeah, I already picked up. Well, I'm down to my last life again, so I'm just gonna have to do this again. So yeah, I said this 10 minutes ago, but the reason I'm doing the stream of this right now is I'm trying to finish the game, so that I can move on to Xtreme 2 sooner rather than later. And the reason for that is because I've just found out the Legacy Collection 2 actually comes out 2 days sooner than I thought it would. It's coming out on the 8th, not the 10th. So that's Tuesday, not Thursday. So I'm basically trying to get these games done as soon as possible. So if I do it in the earlier stream, I can knock this one out, and then I can do Miitopia later. And then tomorrow I think I'll do Xtreme 2. There we go. When am I going to upload Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories? I'm not sure actually, because I've got to find the old renders, the old videos, the old stream videos, and then render them with the intros and outros, and then upload them, and that takes a while to do that. And because they're all like backed up, I've got to find out which hard drive I backed them up to and extract them again. It's a bit of a complicated process, but eventually I'll get it done. Not anytime soon, but at some point. Hi D, good morning, how are you doing? Still morning time for you then? It's not past midday? Oh, look at Schemo. So this is actually picking up from the earlier story that we did yesterday, so this is basically picking up from there. So Midday's still dead, and so is his brother. What was his brother's name? Techno? But he's still around. Ah, disgusting X. How could you beat me last time? I'll pay you back for that. I'm going to mess up the data in the mother computer. I hope have fun. Wait, I hope have fun? That what? I thought, is that supposed to say I hope you have fun? I hope have fun fixing my mess, X. Alright, well there's a legit grammatical error there for you. Save continue. So even though it's called hard mode, there actually is more actual game content. It's not like just the same thing, but harder. Right, so we beat Armored Armadillo. Let's do Wheel Gator. I think this is from Mega Man X2. Yeah, this is X2. So we're going to start seeing some more X2 bosses. In fact, I think the next 3 are from X2. Armadillo is the only one from X1. Ooh. Dr. Light capsule. Enter this capsule, X. Take this arm upgrade. The upgrade will increase the strength of your charge shots. This upgrade will also allow you to charge any of your special weapons. Defeat the enemy there, X. Yeah, I think there was a U missing from that. Right, so let's see what the charge shot looks like. Right, so when you flash red, you get a much more powerful one. Nice. Yeah, I remember that charging the armadillo thing gives you a shield that allows you to get by one-hit spikes. It's nice to see that that's still there. Yep, there's a sequel to Xtreme. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, because I want to do Legacy Collection 2 shortly after that. Nice. That was definitely worth picking that up. I don't know if I was supposed to go up there or what. I'm gonna wait for that to... Actually, does that go away? Maybe it only goes away when you get hit by something. Okay. Right, so I can't actually climb on that, so I'm gonna have to just use this again. Oh, it's Chemo. Right, this time we're actually fighting him. The last time we had to fight the other two guys, but were they Zane and somebody else? I don't remember it. I know Zane we fought. I've been waiting for you, X. I'm going to take the time to stop you here and finish you off once and for all. Finish you off? You mean finish off? So I don't think we got to fight him, like, unless we missed him the first time around, I don't think we get to fight him then. I missed. That doesn't work. Okay, that's his weakness. I'm noticing that sometimes my firing input gets eaten up. I don't know what's causing that. I don't think it's the emulator, I think it's the game. Kai! This can't be! Don't think you've defeated me just because you've won this round. Right, let's continue. Yeah, I think you only fight him in the hard mode. Not gonna go in there yet, there must be something down here. Ah, right, it's just health. That was a waste of time. I was hoping for like another sub-tank. Oh, they managed to retain the boss room door as well. Like, see the eye up there on the claw at the bottom? That's something I remember about X2. It's a nice detail. Like most boss room tunnels, they don't have like a specific detail like that, but Wheelgater's does. Don't think I've got his weakness yet. Guessing not. I think we should be able to beat him without using any weaknesses. I have to say, this is quite, like, getting the water effect as well is quite impressive, like, for Game Boy Color. They're really pushing the system by the looks of it. You wouldn't think the GBC was capable of displaying, well, this many colours plus that sub-layer of like the water over everything else and keep the game running nice and smooth. At least it doesn't, like, I wouldn't think so, but apparently it's possible. Like, because you guys can't see it because the stream sucks, but it's running at 60 FPS without any, like, lag or anything. Compare that to fucking Mega Man The Wily Wars, where the graphics and everything look nicer and it's a port of an NES game, but it fucking lags to hell if you don't use that mod that I used. Yeah, the red stuff, I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be, but I think it's water. Or it's supposed to be water. Actually, no, it's not water, it's ketchup. Like, this guy's on Team Ketchup. And he's dead. Because Team Ketchup lost. Yeah, I was hoping Team Ketchup won. I wasn't playing Splatoon 2, I just heard about it online. That Team Mayonnaise won the whole Splatfest this weekend. I had a feeling it was going to win anyway, but to be honest, I'm more of a ketchup person. I can't eat most warm food without ketchup on it, because it's quite nice. Like, it's not that I don't like mayonnaise, I just don't use mayonnaise all that often. Like, that's more of a sandwich thing. You don't really have mayonnaise with fries, for example. Let's save that, and we've got two left. I don't remember what these two guys are called. This pink one, and then this one. Morph Moth. That's a good name. So one thing I've noticed about Xtreme is the tempo for songs are either faster or slower than the original song. In most cases, not all the songs, but most of them you'll notice. I'm pretty sure this one's faster than the original song. The one underneath Gator, Wheel Gator, is Boomerang Clanger. It might be. Are we gonna fight Gimo again? Oh no, this is a different mini boss. So you have to destroy him and then destroy the thing underneath it. I nearly beat it the first time, like the first cycle, that sucks. Don't you hate it when you almost one-cycle something by like 1 or 2 shots? And then the next cycle you find that out and it's like, well, could have done that better. Just checking I didn't miss anything over there. Good thing I put that on first, just to make sure. There we go. beat that one a lot quicker that time. Right, time for Moth. Actually, I think the weakness might be fire, not ice. Yep, he's weak to fire. Not very good at the precise movements like that. Ah! I feel I'm taking way too much damage. Doesn't really matter. I've got far more health now and I've still got the armor, so that doesn't matter that much. We're getting through these in a more timely fashion now, thankfully. Screen's filling out now with more shit. Oops. So is this Boomer Quanger? Oh no, it's Magna Centipede, this is also X2. So yeah, hard mode is basically mostly X2 bosses. This may be one of my favourite boss songs. Not boss songs, sorry, just one of my favourite songs from X2. Oh, I spy something up there. Heart tank, nice. I was hoping for a Dr. Light capsule, but that also works. Ah! I didn't think there was going to be another thing falling down there. Good job. Yeah, I should really stop fucking trying to rush through this part. That's the thing with Mega Man X, because you've got the dash, I tend to like just sort of running through everything. Right, so we wait for the pink one and then we destroy that. Oh. Right, we're now starting to fill up the third sub-tank. There's something up there, I know it. Can any of these charge shots get me up there? Nah, you think that would have pushed me upwards, but it doesn't work like that. Oh, right, okay, that might work. Yes. Nice. There's another sub-tank. Hi YouTube Ninja. It feels so rewarding when you figure these things out. So I'm not going to 100% it, but I'll get most of the collectibles. I don't think I can 100% it now because I think I might have missed something in the first playthrough. I did get most of the first time around. Alright, so what the fuck does that do and why? Why does this form of X look like Beck? I don't know actually, maybe it's just because it's 8-bit. There's less detail to sort of show you what it looks like. Like only so many pixels to make you to show you what X looks like. Plus you're limited to a colour palette of like 3, like you've got red, white and black. Technically sprites have 4 colours, but the 4th colour is like the transparency, like around the sprite. I think I'm almost at the boss now. Don't remember what that Magna Centipede's weakness is. Gonna try Wheel Gator. Okay, I think that's his weakness. Just stand there and do nothing but fire. Like from the middle you can hit them at almost any angle, because they've got like when the shot lands it'll just go by diagonal shots, so you can hit them on the ceiling as well. There's Dr. Kane. X, finally! You've cleared all the protections. Alright, I'm going to go to the core. Good luck, X. So I don't know if the rest of this is just going to be the same stages repeated, or if there could be new stages. I don't remember. We're going to save it. We've now got 4 sub-tanks, we've got almost all the weapons and upgrades. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same stages. Well, that's fine, we'll just go through it one more time. Fuck. The one time they drop a big health and I already had like... If you don't have full health, it doesn't fill your sub-tank. You need to be on full health for it to actually go into your sub-tank storage. Again? Okay then. Do you have the monster charge ability? Do you mean the weapon charge? Yeah, I can charge weapons. I think I'm going to be fighting Gimel again. What was his weakness? It was fire, wasn't it? Oh, no, never mind then. Oh, never mind, there he is. I thought he was going to be in that other room. I think that was the room where Zane was in. I've been waiting for you, X. You seem to be having problems. I'll give you another problem to deal with. I wonder if the charge shot is actually more damage. Gives you more damage. Yeah, it seems to do a bit of damage. Oh fuck, phase 2. Or is it? Well, it's not really a phase. I mean, I guess the fire stops him from doing it. Yeah, it's not particularly difficult when you've got the weapon. Ah, how frustrating. Oh yeah, I can charge the shield so that I can go through the spikes. That's right. Yeah, I can do that when I get there. I could probably do it now actually so I can get past this part. You can destroy most enemies with this shield thing, it's just when you bump into those shield guys, or like the more tougher enemies, that it dissipates. But it's good in most cases. Don't you hate it when you're charging your shot and you let go at the moment you get hit and it doesn't do anything? That's a lovely sound effect. I got an extra life, I think. Wondering if the enemies will respawn. Oh, they do? Right, that's good. I'm gonna use this room to grind the sub-tank into being full. I almost ran right into that door there. Oh, when you pause it, it gets rid of it. I'm guessing it's a GameBoy limitation, but I noticed that not all the enemies respawn. It's just like a small handful of them. That's fine, I can just keep going back and forth till I get max sub-tank. Nice. Always looking for the large health to fill up quicker. Sucks that when you pause and unpause the game, your shield goes away like that. Well, this game ejects items out of the edge as well. Like, see how that health drop got stuck in that wall there? But the game tries to eject it by pushing it to the right until it goes out in one side. Didn't know the Game Boy Color version did that also. Nearly done. Not really hard mode once you've got all the previous weapons and shit, or most of the previous weapons and sub-tanks. I don't remember if the final boss is going to be the same or if it's going to be different. It might be different. At the very least, the ending will be different since it's not the exact same story as before. There we go. What is the charged version of this anyway? Oh right, okay. Kinda useless for a boss fight then. But let's see if I don't suck at this time. Yeah, because remember the last time I did this and I was horrible at it. Yeah, I'm definitely doing better than I was the last time. Never did like this boss. One more. No. Dead. Yeah, when I fought that boss last night, it was a legit struggle for a while. I'm usually good at fights like that, where you've got to kind of see the visual cue thing. Not visual cue, you know what I mean, just see the path and then quickly determine where he's going to land. At least when I played it on, like, the SNES version, I'm usually quite good at that, but I just wasn't getting it together yesterday for, like, 5 or 6 times before I finally got it. There we go. Right, so this is the stage with the one part with the spikes. So when I get to that part, I'm just going to use the shield. Do I even need that? Nope, don't really need it. I still need to move this platform into the right spot though, which is easier said than done. Yep. Fuck. Ah! I keep getting stuck on the roof and I can't jump on it. There we go. Whoa, what the fuck? How did that clip right through that? Okay, and now it's not clipping through it? Fine. Like, that whole part with moving the platform just so you can climb up here is like the worst part. So now I can just get through this part easily. Oh, it's in here. Right, okay. I was sliding down in case there was enemies there to get rid of my shield. Into this Capsule X. I'll give you the Shotokan moves. Hadouken and Shoryuken. First fully charge the energy by holding the B button. Then hold the up button and release the B button. You'll perform the famous Shoryuken. If you hold the down button and release the B button, you'll perform a powerful Hadouken. Remember that you can only perform these moves when you're on the grounds. Oh, there we go. I'm guessing it is possible to get them like the first time around, but really difficult because of all those spikes. Right, so let's try these out. Right, so hold up. Nice. And then hold down. Sweet. I look forward to using that on the boss. Just in case there's more spikes. Speedrun strats. There we go. Yeah, remember how difficult this boss was? Maybe it'll be a lot easier with the Shoryuken, or the Hadoken, sorry. It's down, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, that destroys it in one shot. Don't know how much damage it does to the actual boss itself. Fuck! Hadouken! Okay, well, it does roughly the same amount of damage as fire, but because of the charge up time, might as well just use fire. I think the Hadoken in the SNES version of Mega Man X is an insta-kill, but you have to be on full health to actually use it, so I guess that's a nice compromise. Like, you can use it at any time, but it doesn't fully kill everybody. There we go, first try. I think I'm at full health now. Like, I looked at the health bar there, it looks pretty full. X, finally, you can enter the core. Alright, I'm going to go to the core. Nice writing, by the way. Finally, Mega Man, you can go to the core. Okay, Kane, I'm going to the core. Huh, you can't wall jump on that? Weird. Fine, I'll just do it the boring way then. Have it your way, game. I was going to try wall climbing those spikes, but it doesn't let me. Yeah, I think it's now these four instead of all 8. Stop doing that. There we go. Maybe it's this one? Yeah, that looks like it does more damage. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, that doesn't feel consistent. I'm just gonna go with the charge shot. Or... Not doing very good at like the spacing, like, because I don't want to be too close to them. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do the Shoryuken on this guy. Is it just me or some attacks not even hitting him? There we go. Oh, come on, that could have hit him there. Yeah, I could have done a lot better on that fight. I don't know why I struggled so much there. But at least that one's over. Well, I was trying to use the weakness on him and it wasn't working half the time, so I just kind of gave up. Who's the other one? Moth? So we're making good time actually, we're going through this a lot quicker than we did previously. I don't know why, but sometimes it just eats up my inputs when I'm trying to fire. When I'm trying to fire the fire. Again, it's eating my inputs when I'm trying to shoot. There we go, finish him off with a dash. Yes, I don't know if that's a problem with the actual game itself. Like, sometimes I try to shoot my weapon and it doesn't respond. I don't think it's the emulator, I think it might be the game itself, how it's programmed. Might just be one of the issues with like trying to keep in with the limitations of the Game Boy, I don't know. So we should be able to finish this, no problem now. We've got 4 sub-tanks. I don't even think we need to use 2 of them. You made it! Sigma! You've been behind all of this. Did you think it was strange that you could defeat me with such easy attacks? You're no wiser than before, X. Now you will pay for your ignorance. So it's just the same boss fight as before. I think maybe after the second form it'll be different. Who knows? I don't actually remember if the final boss actually is any different beyond this. There we go, finish him off with the Shoryuken. No matter what you do, it'll be in vain. Shame you don't get to see the Shoryuken. X, it was Sigma again. He was behind everything. We've got to destroy Sigma's hidden palace completely. To scatter the power, we'll split up from now. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Midi and Techno are still dead, by the way. What am I fighting for? You're here again. We had fun last time, but playtime is over. Get ready to be destroyed. It'll be the final battle. I'll finish you at any cost. Right, here we go. Yep, it's this boss again. The question is there going to be anything after this? Or is this really it? Yeah, Armored Armadillo is his weakness, I remember that from X1. Hasn't really changed in this version. Oh, it goes straight up, fuck. I thought you go forward slightly when you do that. You can't jump and do this Shoryuken. That was stupid. It's alright, we'll be fine. We've got 4 sub-tanks for backup. Actually, I should have used one there, I didn't think to pause. That's what I get for trying to show off, trying to finish on a fancy note, but nah. Well, if I can't Shoryuken him, can I Hadouken him from here? Nope. Right, never mind then. Why? Why do you win all the time? Where does your power come from? Gah! Yep, there we go, he's dead. Or is he? You know Sigma, he keeps coming back. We cleaned out all of the enemies. We can escape from here. X. Alright, let's go. Thanks to X and Zero's work, Sigma's ambition to take over the computer world was stopped. But evil is very tough to completely stop. When evil emerges again, we'll be there to fight. For now, we can only hope that the world will give X and Zero some peace. Huh, okay then, so that was it. I don't know why Zero looks like he's got a tan during the sepia tone credits picture, because look at his face. It looks weird. So yeah, that was it, that was the hard mode. Which is ironically easier than the actual game if you start off with your weapons from the previous run. So we're done with this. How long have I been shooting for? 1 hour and 10 minutes? Wow. Oh, there's that picture. When I played it last night, it took me 2 hours, I think? 2 hours and 10 minutes, somewhere about that. So we did this in almost half the time of that. In fact, I'm going to see if I can find out. Let me check the first part. 2 hours, 19 minutes. According to the render that I did last night, so yeah. We did this in like about half that time. That's pretty insane. So I will probably do Mega Man Xtreme 2. There is a sequel to this and it's got some X2, X3 stuff in it. So we will probably do that tomorrow. Oh, I could have finished that boss off with the zero thing that I had. I should have done that. Oh well. I didn't think to... I forgot I had that upgrade where I could use zero to like destroy something on the screen. I don't think it would have killed the boss, but it would have probably done some damage. Oh, what's this? A challenge from Techno? I thought you were dead. Huh, you've done very well. I didn't expect that you would defeat hard modes, but you have what it takes to complete the extreme mode, which I programmed for you. This is an awesome mode containing 8 stages to clear. Oh, so we're just doing all 8 then? Keep in mind that you can't use the save data that you've cleared. There are no story sequences as it is. It's specialized just for battle. Why don't you save your data here and go for it, if you have the guts? So basically, you fight all 8 stages, but you can't save the game in between, so it's just kind of like one life, I guess. I'm not going to bother with that. I think we're done with this. But we'll save it there. Out of curiosity, I'm just going to quickly check it out. But I'm not going to actually do it. I'm not going to do a full playthrough of this, I'm just going to actually check it out real quick just to see if it's any harder, like if enemies take more damage. Plus we're back to no weapons, no upgrades, no health. So this is kind of how it should have been to begin with, I guess, just like all 8 bosses in the one run, but this is like apparently harder than it was before. But yeah, overall thoughts, pretty damn good Game Boy Color game. Obviously the SNES games are better, but if you want to try something different, like that's not those games, but still be like faithful to those games, then Mega Man Xtreme is a pretty good game. Yeah, it's kind of like True Arena. Oh, there's no cutscene text as well, so we don't get to see Vava one more time. I guess you could save. And there you go, there's all 8 bosses. So yeah, we're not going to do that one more time. We've already seen all we need to see. This is purely just for like completionists, I guess, if they just want an extra little something to do. But we've seen all the bosses, we've seen all the stages, we've got most of the upgrades, we're done with this.